Hi, welcome back to my channel, God's Anointed Child. My name is Latoya. So I'm driving as usual, and yeah, I just saw a video with Pastor Chris. Somebody's like the congregation celebrating his birthday, but the way they celebrate his birthday, the way he dressed up like he's a king, and have some grown man with angel wings and everything. We tend to idolize these men of God, and I was once a victim that because I thought my man of God was so connected to God, didn't know that he was connected to a whole shrine. I thought his power was from God because I know that he had some power on him. And at the end of the day, I remember back in 2019 that Pastor Chris was here, and I prayed about it, and I said, God, if it's your will, let me go to this place, because someone invited me, but I said to them I didn't have any money. But then the lady said, don't worry, and she gave me money for me and the kids to come and to pay for the hotel for us to stay. And I was like, this lady is so generous for me to go and hear a message from this man, because they worship him. They said he can't do no wrong. So I said, okay, let me go. But somehow I felt ill, so I couldn't go. So I said to the lady, because I couldn't make it, do you want your money back? She said, no, it's okay. She gave me with good cause, so I end up get that blessing because of Pastor Chris. But I'm just saying, these men at the time with the Israelites is the same thing. When God said to them that, I don't want to give you a king or anybody, I just want you to, serve me. Let me be your king. Let me be your God. Let me be the one you cry unto. Let me be the one that you look to for help. They're like, no, we want a king. We want a king. And they gave Saul, King Saul. And you see the outcome of King Saul. Then even David, as much as David was a good leader and everything, but you could see how they, idolize. They always take the glory from God and give it to man. They were like, oh, King David killed this unalive this much, and Saul unalive this much. And they were praising men, and I can see that's how these men of God want. After they have a congregation, knowing in their heart of heart, pulling all those people is not because your word is pure. It's not because you connect to God. I know from my heart that man is not a true believer or a man of God. Those people already sell part of them to a kingdom. So it's like when you're around them, you see them as a king, as a God, because your word just touch your heart to, it doesn't help you to get rid of your sin. It helps you to keep your sin and help you to be in a congregation. And it's all about love. It's all about unity and all of this. Yes, nothing wrong with love and unity. But at the end of the day, tell me that my sin is taking me to hell. Tell me that I need to repent. Tell me that I need to love my brother. Tell me I need to love my sister. Tell me I need to change from my evil ways. Tell me I need to come out of sexual sin. Tell me to come out. Tell me to repent. These are the things that I want. So I stop, because once any man of God start preaching like that, half of his congregation is leaving, because they're going to be, oh, he's judging me. Oh, you think I am this. Oh, you think I'm that. I know, because I see the church that really built on the solid rock, and those churches are not full. They literally, looking for people to come and donate to them, and God will let somebody, when the man of God speaks to them or pray for them and things change in their life, then they will bless the man of God. But I'm going to speak about Bob Marley again, and I love my Bob Marley so much. But I remember on his video where he wanted to do this video, and he said Exodus was the video, and he literally like the CD or whatever, but on the cover he put Exodus, like the book of Exodus. And they're like, oh no, it won't sell, because at the end of the day you need to put your face on it. And it was like, it's not my ego, I don't want all of that. And I know I make reference to this already, but I'm just saying, all of us is like the ego. You just want to just show yourself. Where is a God? Let God get the praise in you. Let people say Latoya. Let people say whatever your name is. Oh my God, your God is amazing. I see God in you. The Bible says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. One shall chase 1,000, two shall put 10,000 to flight. But no, we don't want God. We don't want God. We want a man, a mere man that, his life is like ashes. It's like dust. A vapor. What is man? But no, we don't want a God that we have to have faith, that we have to look to. For me, I say, God, I am here on my own with my son in a strange land. At the end of the day, if you don't bless me and sustain me and give me good health, no one will, because everything that is set in this system is set to destroy us. The very food, the very place that you go to get your food. And even if you said, okay, let me just do my own thing and plant my own food and, thingy, even the things that is passing over is polluting what you plant. We live in a wicked, devilish world. So you can't escape unless you seek Jesus. That's the only way you can escape, by him giving you certain knowledge, certain wisdom, and certain way. That's why I tell you you will eat a deadly thing and you will not die. I know I deviate, but at the end of the day, I'm just showing you how powerful God is. So don't give man that power. Don't give him that praise. At the end of the day, why do I want to put a whole crown? King Jesus is the one that is wearing the crown. You understand? I'm not saying I myself I wear a little crown to say, yes, I am Queen Latoya. But at the end of the day, I don't want no praise from no man. I am praising myself because at the end of the day, my God is a king. So I feel like royalty. But I don't want the people around me to see me like, yes, you are above. I'm not above. I'm equal to everybody. You understand? My mindset might be different because I want to stay in a high frequency. I want to stay where my God is high and I am here. You understand? I want to stay with a mindset where I'm Christ-minded, Christ-like on earth, so other people can emulate and follow. That's my mission. I don't need to be somebody carrying me on a chariot. Come on, stop. People want to be Jesus so bad. It's unbelievable. Jealous and envious man and woman as well. Jealous of the King of Kings and the one that came to die for you. You are jealous of. I don't understand. That is, some of you are calling yourself the son of God. You're next to God. Some people, because the word said you're seated in heavenly places, some people will tell me, I was in heaven seated with Jesus Christ, and he tell me this, and he tell me that. Yeah, anytime I have an encounter with God, at the end of the day, it's always on a cloud. Like, he take me high and I'm looking down on the disaster or the message, or, there's things that I need to change, or, ways I need to pray, and hurt that I need to get out of my system. It's always on a high. And even though I feel like, yes, I'm seated in heavenly places, when I know people go to holies of holies and they enter to all those dimensions and all of that, I enter there, and I won't say I enter heaven, but I know I enter a beautiful place in the vision, and I saw the crystal sea, but there was this angel standing on the sea and talking to me, and I wasn't standing. I was moving like the speed of light while he was talking, and the hair was just long flowing down, beautiful. Everything was just beautiful. I can't even describe how beautiful it is. That place is like, woo. You understand? I wake up, and when I wake up, I was like, what the heck? I don't want to even be here. Why don't you call me home? You understand? I just want to be selfish and don't even think about anybody down here, because I see a little glimpse and I'm like, yeah, I want to come home and serve my king, not sit down here and be serving a man that want to act like a king, that because he dip his hand in some ways to perform like a warlock and be sending things, and people are pretending, because the Bible tells you that they gonna have certain kind of powers. The enemy gonna give them powers where they can do miracles, and it's false miracles. It's nothing to do with God. But do not be deceived. People, do not be deceived. Trust your living God. Trust your creator. Trust Yeshua. Trust Yeshua Mashiach. Trust Adonai. Trust our hope of glory, the lily of the valley. Trust the all-powerful God, the all-knowing, the all-created God, the only God. There's none like him, none above him. None can do the things that he do. Do not look at man and worship man. Worship God. That's my 2 words for you guys today. Anyway, if you like my content, click like, click share. Let me focus on the road.